I call this meeting of the Moberly City Council to order. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call, please.
Brubaker,
Yes.
Lucas,
Here.
Jeffrey,
Here.
Kaiser,
Yes.
Kimmons.
Okay, if there's anyone here tonight that would like to address the council, please fill out one of the green cards located in the foyer and present it to the clerk. You will have 4 minutes to address the council at the end of the meeting. You all should have received agenda in your packets. Are there any corrections or changes to tonight's agenda? Hearing none, I ask for a motion to approve the agenda.
So move.
I have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Agenda is approved. The council minutes from the last meeting were included in your packets. Are there any changes or corrections to the minutes? Hearing none, I ask for a motion to approve the minutes.
So moved.
I have a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion and second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Minutes are approved. Mr. Thompson, are there any visitors you'd like to recognize this evening?
No visitors this evening, Your Mayor.
Okay, thank you. Next up on the agenda, looks like Chief Link. I have, this is regarding the Art on the Block event.
Yes, the MACC has requested the closure of colleagues between Reed and Burkhart for the annual Art on the Block event. They simply request permission to close the street. They're going to take care of the barricades. It's an annual event.
Okay. Any discussion? Hearing none, I ask for a motion to approve the Art on the Block event.
So move.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Event is approved. Next, under receipt of bids, Mr. Sanders, have you up first.
We had the receipt of bids for the reestablishing the ditches in town, and so we had 3 bids on that. A low bid, not on the screen, was $620, I think. Oh, yeah. They were the lowest bid by 2 cents, though, and we recommended the low bid for approval.
Okay, any discussion?
Ask a question.
Okay, go ahead.
So I'm looking at the bids, which is a unit price, but what's the whole contract gonna be, or do you not know?
We had estimated, I think it was 6,700. We had a total footage of ditches that we had identified for them to bid on, so it might fluctuate. Last year when we did that, we had an estimated amount that fluctuated by a few hundred feet, but we had them bid on that base price, unit price. I think it was 6,700 feet.
I have a follow-up. So how do we limit what our contract's gonna be? How do we know what we're approving besides the unit price? Do you need a do not exceed amount?
No, I mean, we haven't done that in the past, so previously we know what our budget is, and so we've done like on the sidewalks, for example, we have a unit price on that, or for asphalt overlay, we have a unit price, and we have an estimate on that, and so that's where I have to try to keep that within the set realm of reason around that number. If we get that ditching done and we're under, and we have a couple more we need to add, and we're still not going much over, we keep it right in that total price range.
Thank you.
Okay, any other questions? Hearing none, I ask for a motion to accept the bids.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Bids are accepted. Next, I have Mr. Douglas.
Yes, we put out an RFP for bids for our IT services. We sent that to those that bid last year and others that might be interested. We received back 3 bids, as you can see in your packet there. OneNote, computerized business solutions, antivirus was included in their bid. It says not included. It was actually included in their bid. They clarified that with me after, but Fusion Technology was the low bidder in this.
Okay,
This is going to be for a 2-year contract, beginning October 1st, going to September 30th, 2025.
okay. Any questions, discussion? Hearing none, I ask for a motion to accept the bid.
So move.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Mr. Mayor, I will be abstaining from this vote.
Okay, you'll show Mr. Lucas abstaining, please. Bids are accepted. Number 5, show Chief Ryan.
This is for, it is now. This is for, what we budgeted in the fiscal budget for positive pressure ventilation fans. Got 4 bids there. Sentinel's a low bid. That's the one we were going to go with as long as council approves.
Any discussion? Hearing none, I ask for a motion to accept the bid.
So moved.
Have a motion, is there a second?
Second.
Have a motion, and a second, all in favor, signify by aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Bids are accepted. Next, we have a consent agenda. Are there any items on the consent agenda that anyone would like to remove for discussion? Hearing none, is there a motion to read the consent agenda?
So moved.
We have a motion, is there a second?
Second.
Motion and a second, all those in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Ask the clerk to read the consent agenda, by title one time.
Bill number R1522, a resolution authorizing the city manager to enter into an agreement with Tyler Technologies, Inc. to create a mobile application for the city of Moberly, Missouri. Bill number R1523, a resolution authorizing the city manager to enter into an agreement with Terracon Consulting, Inc. to obtain site certification for the Moberly Industrial Park. Bill number R1524, a resolution accepting the bid of RB Small Excavation LLC and authorizing contracting for re-establishing ditches in Moberly, Missouri. And bill number R1525, a resolution accepting the bid of Sentinel Emergency Solutions LLC for 2 battery-powered positive pressure ventilation fans for the Moberly Fire Department.
Okay, is there any further discussion on any of these items? Hearing none, I ask for a motion to approve the consent agenda.
So moved.
The motion, is there a second?
Second.
Motion and a second, all those in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The consent agenda items are approved. Next, I have number 10.
Yes, Mr. Mayor. I have an ordinance changing the street name of all addresses on College Avenue. Asked to be read twice by title only for consideration.
Okay, we have a motion for the reading of the ordinance. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion and second. All those in favor for reading the ordinance signify by aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? First reading.
An ordinance changing the street name of all addresses on College Avenue to include the prefix of north or south.
Any further discussion? Second reading.
An ordinance changing the street name of all addresses on College Avenue to include the prefix of north or south.
Any further discussion? Is there a motion to approve the ordinance?
So moved. Second.
We have a motion and a second. Roll call.
Brubaker,
Yes.
Lucas,
Yes.
Jeffrey,
Yes.
Kaiser,
Yes.
Kimmons.
Yes.
Ordinance is passed. Next is number 11.
Mr. Mayor, I have an ordinance declaring the need to acquire certain interest in real property for parkland and ask for it to be read twice for consideration.
We have a motion for the reading of the ordinance. Is there a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor for reading of the ordinance signify by aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? First reading.
An ordinance declaring the need to acquire certain interest in real property for parkland, authorizing acquisition by negotiation or, if necessary, by condemnation, authorizing the city manager to obtain and execute all instruments necessary for acquisition of such land, and fixing the time when this ordinance shall become effective.
Okay. Any further discussion? Hearing none. Second reading.
An ordinance declaring the need to acquire certain interest in real property for park land, authorizing acquisition by negotiation or, if necessary, by condemnation, authorizing the city manager to obtain and execute all instruments necessary for acquisition of such land, and fixing the time when this ordinance shall become effective.
Any further discussion? Hearing none. Is there a motion to approve the ordinance?
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Roll call.
Brubaker?
Yes.
Lucas?
Yes.
Jeffrey?
Yes.
Kaiser?
Yes.
Kimmons?
Yes.
Ordinance passes. Number 12.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, I have a resolution authorizing the city manager of Moberly, Missouri to execute an agreement with Fusion Technologies LLC to provide information technology administrative services. I ask that it be read once for consideration of passage.
Okay, we have a motion for the reading of the resolution. Is there a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
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 Any opposed? First and only reading.
A resolution authorizing the city manager of Moberly, Missouri to execute an agreement with Fusion Technologies LLC to provide information technology administrative services.
Any further discussion? Is there a motion to approve the resolution?
So moved.
We have a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion and second. All those in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Mr. Mayor, I'll be abstaining from this vote.
Okay. Record Mr. Lucas abstaining. Resolution's passed. Next is number 13.
Mr. Mayor, I have a resolution authorizing the city manager to enter into an agreement with Strategic Government Resources, Inc. for executive recruitment services, and I ask that it be read once for consideration of passage.
We have a motion for the reading of the resolution. Is there a second?
Second.
We have a second. All those in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? First and only reading.
A resolution authorizing the city manager to enter into an agreement with Strategic Government Resources, Inc. for executive recruitment services.
Okay, any further discussion? Is there a motion to approve the resolution?
So move.
We have a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion second. All those in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Resolution passes. Number 14.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, I have a resolution appropriating money out of the treasury of the city of Moberly, Missouri to pay expenses. Asked to be read once for consideration.
We have a motion for the reading of the resolution. Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? First and only reading.
A resolution appropriating money out of the treasury of the city of Moberly, Missouri to pay expenses due between September 1st, 2023 and September 14, 2023 in the amount of $1,307,638.78.
I hereby certify that there's sufficient money standing to the credit of the city of Moberly, Missouri, unappropriated in the funds identified in this resolution to meet the requirements of this resolution. City Treasurer Matthew P. Douglas. Any further discussion? Hearing none, is there a motion to approve the resolution?
So moved.
Second?
We have a motion and second. All those in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Resolution passes. Next, I have number 15 is the department head monthly reports. They should be in your packets. Are there any questions for any of the department heads?
Go ahead if you want.
Go ahead. You have first.
Mr. Lucas.
My question was just on for Dana. I continue to hear quite a bit of grumbles in regards to the odor that's coming from the lagoon over by 63. Is there anything that we can do as far as any type of chemicals, anything that we can put on that to maybe help mask that or make that problem a little bit better?
We've had one vendor that we currently use visit the site, and they're due to provide us a cost estimate for it.
Great.
We
great.
have another technology that we're also exploring that requires some other electrical investment beforehand. It's quite a challenge.
Right.
It's fairly large, and it's fairly exposed to wind and whatnot.
Sure.
But we are working on it.
Perfect. As long as it's being worked on, I think that's
It is.
satisfactory. Yeah.
I would want to caution everyone's expectation. We're probably not going to have a solution installed Monday.
Right.
It's going to take us a while.
Makes sense. Thank you.
You're welcome.
My question is for Mr. Bach. What's your timetable now for finishing the amphitheater?
I reached out to the contractor late last week as well as this morning to get an updated calendar. It was supposed to be done, the last timeline we got, which was about 3 weeks ago, it was supposed to be complete by the end of September. So I am waiting for that update.
Thank you.
Okay. Any other discussion? Questions? Mr. Jeff.
I think this would be for Mr. Sanders. The last discussion I heard was that the junior high construction was going to begin in September, and it's past mid-September. So what are we hearing there? Because they don't have much credibility already, as far as I'm concerned.
As the city manager put, I think in one of his letters, weekly activity, staff had a meeting with all the parties responsible for the development. And they assured us that they were just an obligatory signature away from receiving their tax credits. I think we've worked through all the contract issues, all the title issues. We're just ready for them to call us and say, let's close. So we feel like it's really close to the best of our knowledge. But they're still on track to do it.
Good. Any other questions or discussion? Mr. Tyson?
Tom, I understand that we have cars that are available at the airport for pilots to fly in and are able to use temporarily.
Yes.
Do we monitor how long people keep those out? Because I've noticed one of them has been parked on Reed Street at night for many nights in a row, and that doesn't seem like a pilot temporarily flying into town and leaving.
They have sign-out sheets on them, and so they have their ID and information on that. And so if they're overnight like that, for example, they're supposed to be at hotels. I mean,
This is downtown on Reed Street at night.
okay, I'm not
So
familiar with that.
I realize you can't answer right now, but something to you might look at,
Look into
because
it.
I understand we want those available to pilots that are flying in temporarily. And
Yes.
this is almost nightly. It's parked in front of your office.
Well, it's backwards too. I don't know, Chief Link could say, is that illegally parked if you don't pull into the space front ways? But
Yes, it is.
so it's illegally parked in front of them.
Which vehicle is it?
102. But it's been for several consecutive days.
Took a picture of it this morning. But
Right. So I was just curious.
We'll find out.
Fair enough. That's all I have.
Okay. Other questions or discussion? Hearing none, we'll go to 16, which is anything else to come before the council.
I have one. Okay. I just want to congratulate the chamber on having a wonderful event last weekend with the Gus Macker and Jen Johnson. I heard lots of compliments, and I think it kind of helped having it a little more spread out than in the past we've had it all grouped together. But I just wanted to compliment Megan and her team because it was a very well run event once again. And that's it.
Thank you.
Mayor and Council, number 16, consideration of an appointment to the Moberly, Missouri Public Building Corporation. We recommend the approval of Mr. Jerry Jeffrey to the board. We did advertise this, and he is the only applicant, and he also has prior experience being on this board as an elected official.
Okay, I would ask for a motion to approve the appointment of Jerry Jeffrey to the Moberly, Missouri Public Building Corporation.
So move.
I have a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Second. All those in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Could I inquire about the compensation?
Yes. It's twice as much as what you receive as a councilman.
I vote no.
Okay, appointments approved. Next, public comments. If anyone is here to address the council, please step forward, present your card to the clerk, state your name, address for the record. You'll have 4 minutes to address the council. No? Is there anything else for the good of the order? Hearing none, I ask for a motion to adjourn the work session.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? We are adjourned from regular session. Thank you for coming. Okay, I open up the work session. The first one, Mr. Sanders.
This is a proposal from J. Matson Development. They've done numerous infill houses in town, had real good luck with them. They've continued to turn over houses quickly and be successful on getting those moved. They have proposals for 1029 Concannon and 1209 Concannon. Both of these properties were advertised, and so we're recommending moving forward with these approval.
Okay, any discussion? Are you okay with moving this one forward? Okay, we'll move this to the next city council meeting. Next, Mr. Sanders.
This is the acceptance of the Moberly Holding Company 38 acres as a donation, as a grant match for our industrial site grant project. So this will be used as to leverage equal amounts of funding in for the industrial park street and construction.
Okay, any discussion regarding this one? Are you okay moving this one forward? Okay, we'll move this to the next city council meeting. And Mr. Sanders, you're up again.
This was a Sourcewell bid for a budgeted snowplow and spreader for a 1-ton pickup truck. So it's just a replacement of existing units.
Okay, any questions or discussion? Everyone okay moving this one forward? Okay, we'll move this one forward to the next city council meeting. Number 4, Mr. Sanders.
So we've been requested to look into further the lots that are there between the office. They're double lots there, parking lots. They're not really combined at this time. There's a fence separating them. So I met with a on-call consultant group and had them give us a couple of layouts, which I've included in there, of what they could maximize the parking spaces in that area. We also requested a price. I asked for 2 different quotes. I've only received one at this time. It does seem kind of excessive, but the parking lot does have some large sinkholes underneath of it. And their price on that was $180 to do both of those lots and research them. I think we could probably do them in concrete for somewhat less than that, but still be significant amount. So it's just a matter of, we're just providing you the information, and so that's your determination to see if you feel like the value is worth the parking.
Would you feel like the other bid that you're waiting on may have a significant cost decrease compared to this one, or should it come in pretty close to the same?
I think it's hard to say. I think just concrete prices, $200 a cubic yard now. I mean, that things are shot up and everybody's loaded up on work. That's a hard time getting the price back on it. So, but it's worth, I can get another price before you make a decision on that.
I know there was some discussion at one time on whether we needed to do them all at one time or whether we could kind of stage them out. Is that still, an option?
I think there's an island in the middle of the westernmost parking lot has a divider in it. And that was when they were separated because there's a fence in between those now. And so to utilize the parking in the different formats there, I think you need to take that island out. And so it's probably going to take rework at this time to utilize both parking areas as one efficiently.
It's a lot of money.
Question.
Mr. Jeffrey.
So I guess what I'm curious as to is if we don't do it, what's really the net loss? Because it's going to be a parking lot for the business anyway. So what's the net gain?
The one lot is not even usable right now, really. I mean, it's broken up pretty bad. That's a smaller, narrow lot, and the way it's laid out without combining the two is not very effective for much parking. It's being allowed to be used as community parking. I think people park there for other events. If the owner could down the road choose to make it exclusive, for the occupants there, and that would maybe restrict parking for other activities in the area that are currently using it for other facilities. And I don't know what's going to, I don't know how far that is from Christos. I haven't really evaluated that to see what, if it's allowed to be used as public parking now. At some point, it might not.
Okay. Mr. Kaiser.
I can tell you during the Chunk Junction, that entire block, whoever had yellow tape blocking off every parking lot on that entire block, so it wasn't even used for Junk Junction. I just question what value does it really bring to the city to spend this money to update a parking lot that the only people that's going to use it is that building occupants, from what I can tell. Because a different location might be different, but in the past we did the Green Relief, the little lot next to that gets used a lot by other people besides Greenleaf. I know Quarter Grill uses a lot with their customers. That one, my understanding is Greenleaf still owns it, but we did a partnership with them so they could be open for the public. I'd be more interested in doing something like that versus this being a donate. I'd like to see another option of just taking it and having all this expense put on the city with little benefit to our citizens.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a lot of money.
Any other questions? Are you okay moving this forward? No?
I'd like to see other options, see if there's another option.
I'd like to see if there's another option out there as well, just to compare, maybe see this other bid as well where it comes in. I mean, I guess that doesn't mean we can't move it forward, but
I'll bring some additional prices to the next meeting, work session.
I just hate to lose an opportunity. Maybe an opportunity like this may not come along for a while. And so I hate to lose the opportunity if it's there. However, that is an awful lot of money for a parking lot that's not really in the middle of things.
Okay, so
that's my thought.
We won't move this one forward then?
Mr. Mayor, what I'd suggest is we'll go back to the owner and tell him about the discussion and see if there's some other way we could work this out.
Okay.
And we'll get some more pricing.
That sounds good. Next, I have Chief Ryan.
They keep turning it off on me. This is just a request to approve the probable cost estimate and plan drawing of the new fire station with WSKF Architects. It's basically just the next step of moving forward for the new station. Do you have any questions?
Question.
Mr. Jeffries.
So in the process, why do we need to approve a probable cost? Because if we don't get these different grants or earmarks, we're going to probably have to change the probable cost. So what's the point of, till we know that, throwing out a total cost?
This was done on the advice of the city manager before he left to go ahead and put it forward to you, so you guys will be somewhat informed of where the dollars were, total costs were at this point.
Well, his last memo that went out said that there would have to be adjustments, possibly, if we don't get one thing or the other. So that's why I have the
Correct.
question.
I got the
I
same.
mean, looking at the probable cost is one thing, but I don't know what this does, Mr. Thompson. What does this lock us into or not?
I think you make a good point because of the time involved between now and when we might actually engage in the construction. Could be some time, and there will be changes to it. I think this is more of a process of the architect in going through the contract, and this is one of the contract obligations was to bring us an estimate of what the cost would be. But by approving it or not approving it, you're not authorizing going forward with the project.
So do we pay the architecture a flat fee for the work, or is it on the total cost of the contract?
Well, no, I would have to look at the contract to see, but we have paid for this, the product that they've provided us already to do this probable cause estimate. And by approving it, you're not obligating yourself to pay it, if that's an answer to your question.
Partly, yeah.
So Mike,
Any other, Mr. Kaiser?
so we've got this document here with the probable cause. If we say moving forward, what are we voting on?
That was my question.
Yeah,
What are we?
I don't think we'll be bringing it back for a resolution. This
Okay.
is just for the council's information, and we would ask that you accept it as a bid at this point. I mean, think of it like a bid.
I see.
We won't bringing back any action on this until we're prepared to go forward with the construction.
That makes more sense.
That was the explanation I got.
We don't need to move this forward then, right?
No, but I would just like to have a motion to accept the probable cause estimate.
Okay.
Can we make motions right where it's at?
No, we'll just move it forward.
Okay.
Okay. I'll move
Move forward?
Yeah, that's.
Okay.
Okay. We'll move that forward to the next city council meeting. Chief Ryan, you're up again.
This is a request to authorize us to purchase battery-powered extrication tools that were budgeted this fiscal year. And due to somewhat of a sole source type, and we did demonstrations on several, and we recommend Dingus Fire for that. They were also the low bid also.
Okay, any discussion? Are you okay with moving this one forward? We'll move this forward to the next city council meeting. Thank you, Chief Ryan. Next is Chief Link.
Jeremy Kitchen for Cowboys for Christmas has put in a request to hold their annual parade, be held on November 4th, 2023. It's going to begin the same place at the lodge in the park. We'll travel through the park, down Reed Street, down through downtown, go back the way it came in, except it will go down Rollins and then loop around and come in down Fisk Avenue through the park and end up back at the lodge is where it began. They're going to have volunteers, and it's an annual event they've had for several years.
Okay, any discussion? Hearing none, are you okay moving this one forward?
Yes.
Okay, we'll move this forward to the next city council meeting. Next is Chief Link.
This is the annual request from the Mobley VFW Post to hold their annual Veterans Day Parade. Scheduled to be on November 11th, 2023. Excuse me. Be the same lineup as before. They come down Reed Street, make a right on Clark Street, where they then disband. Chief Wirtz is the commander, and it's the same thing they've had for several years. So.
Okay, any questions? Hearing none, are you okay moving this one forward? Okay, we'll move this to the next city council meeting. Mr. Allmer.
Good evening, council. What you have before you is an opportunity for us to invest in the one of, if not the largest lift station in town. That's the Seven Bridges Lift Station. It's over 25 years old, and the metal work that's in the wet well, that's the part that holds the sewage where it comes in and where the pumps are located as well. This is an opportunity for us to replace that plumbing and those mounting brackets and whatnot, all metal, all exposed to corrosion, and everything that can harm that ferrous metal. It's really an investment in future life of the station. The fact that typically lift stations' estimated lifespan is about 25 years. So we're at 25 years. So this is an opportunity for us to avoid some significant capital costs later on in having to rebuild that station.
Okay, any questions? Mr. Kaiser.
Is this part of the larger project that's being redone at that location?
This
Or
is
is this
separate
This is separate.
from that. That's correct. The other one was funded by the ARPA grant.
Right.
That's an investment more in the combined sewer overflow basin that is sited there and trying to figure out how to maximize the use of that basin.
Any other questions? If not, are you okay moving this one forward? Okay, we'll move this to the next city council meeting. Number 10,
The next item you have is an estimate from Veolia. Actually, it's a quote to perform major repairs to the wastewater treatment plant's ultraviolet light disinfection system. That system has been in service for quite some time, and these parts in particular are also exposed to a bit of corrosion, and this is atmospheric corrosion instead there in the wastewater plant. And it is very typical of these systems. It's one of their Achilles heels is that all of those very, very sensitive electronics are exposed to various sewer gases and have to be replaced from time to time. And it doesn't help that all of these parts are fairly expensive.
any questions or discussion? Hearing none, are you okay moving this one forward? Okay, we'll move this to the next city council meeting. Next one is number 11.
The last item I have there was necessitated by the city manager's exit, as he was the authorized representative for various DNR loans, grants, and other financial assistance that they provide. It's a check and balance, so that if the utilities department puts together applications, you have someone from outside the utility department signing off that these are authorized forms, these are authorized submittals to the regulatory agency.
Okay, any questions? Mr.
So
Jeffrey.
you're referring to the SRF?
It could be SRF, it could be ARPA, it could be a regionalization grant. So there's multiple financial assistance forms that DNR offers.
Okay, any other questions? Hearing none, are you okay moving this one forward? Okay, we'll move this one to the next city council meeting. Let's see, number 12, Mr. Thompson.
Matt, can you talk about this for us?
Yes, our original contract with Socket was up at the end of June, and this is a proposal from them for a new contract. Because we did not get, we didn't have bids out before this contract expired. That's why we don't have any bids on this new contract. So this is a 3-year contract. I'd be happy to answer any questions.
So will they allow us to continue to just go month to month if we don't sign the contract?
That's something we need to ask. If we can, my preference is if they would, then we could actually get an RFP out and
Right.
get bids. So this contract, if we sign this contract, we have some penalties, some pretty steep penalties for getting out of the contract. So we can ask them if we could shorten the term or even go month to month. Month to month is $970 a month. As it is, we'll see if they'll honor this $485 that they're presenting month to month. But this is our current, the current price we're paying would be $970.
I personally feel like the pricing is way too high for what we're 250 by 250 symmetricals. Right now, you can get that much cheaper than what. Now it is business pricing, and it is I'm sure it has some reliability built into it as far as if some things go down, whatnot. But I really think I would like to see us put this out with an RFP, because I think we're going to see a whole different ball game if we've got somebody competing for the contract.
And that's all of our services, right?
Right.
You saw that. Did you prepare that, Matt?
Yes, we can put that together. I'll have to check with them about month to month or a shorter term contract to see what they'll do.
And if they will, then we can work on an RFP.
Sure, I agree. Yeah, I agree.
Mr. Kaiser?
You said that our contract ended in June, so we're on a month to month at the moment.
Yes.
Are we paying the $970 at the moment?
That I will have to check. I know that was what the first bill was. I think they adjusted it on the bills since then, but I have to check on that.
Okay, I'd be curious.
But they've been telling us we need to get it done. So,
Agreed, but we need. I think I agree with Brandon. We need to have an RFP and see what's out there.
So we'll work on that and bring it back.
Okay.
All right.
But we do have to. Well, we aren't going to be.
We're going to keep paying the month to month
Yeah.
as long as we can.
Yes, we will.
And we'll bring back our proposal on a RFP. All right. So
Any
nothing to take forward.
Okay.
Mayor.
Any other questions?
Nope.
Okay. Is there anything else to come before the work session? Hearing none, I ask for a motion to adjourn from the work session.
So move.
We have a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion and second. All those in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? We are adjourned.